have with us Amo Kalar, Deputy Trade and Investment Commissioner, for International Trade, India, for British High Commission, New Delhi. Sir, you talked about three things in your speech. One was the Future Tech Festival, which you are doing from 11th to 12th in Delhi, focused on technology.
Yes.
So would you tell us about the Future Tech Festival?
Sure.
Is it
sure.
for the first time that you are doing?
No, actually. So it's part of a. So number one, it's really exciting. It's great to be here. The Future Tech Festival will be in New Delhi. It's actually I would say the second one we're doing. So the original one took place when our Prime Minister, Theresa May, made her first trade mission to India. In fact, it was her first trade mission anywhere overseas, and she came to India. She chose to come to India. She met Prime Minister May at the India-UK Tech Summit, which was in November 2016, which was a huge event, and that has set in train. That event had 5,000 people over 3 days. It was in New Delhi. The event that we're going to do in December is more focused. It's focused on the India-UK Technology Partnership, of which you will talk about one initiative. But it will be a thought leadership summit. It will, of course, be for collaboration on trade and investment and technology transfer and collaboration, but it's also going to be about thought leadership. So we have a number of senior ministers and thought leaders coming from the UK. It's actually going to take part at the same time, and deliberately so, to the India-UK Joint Economic and Trade Committee. So that will be serious Brexit-related technology, sort of trade talks, and then at the same time, a futuristic tech festival, so that each can benefit from the other, government to government and technology from government to government.
What technologies are you planning to focus?
That's a very good question.
In this festival?
Very, very good question. And again, I take you back to the India-UK Tech Partnership, because that's about the very best technologies, so AI and data, and that's where the Ayushman Bharat scheme comes in. Cybersecurity, given the amount of data there is now in the world, and as just talked about now, and given the need to strengthen networks and the offer that we have, and there will be a live cyber war games going on, along with a hackathon on the 11th and 12th. And then future mobility, so zero emission vehicles, some of the technologies that underpin that. And one important, one of the often forgotten, but one of the most important elements of tech we consider as a USP for the UK is actually creativity in tech, something we call Createch. So about AR, VR, demonstrating how there is a demand and an offer on both sides for creativity, especially as it aligns to India's emerging sort of middle class and their consumption of creative products and services. And then very big names like BBC Studios is now set up in India, and companies like Reliance, who have now, through their Geo network, are investing massively in new creative content. So it's really, really exciting, really excited about it. And it won't just be in Delhi, actually. There will be satellite events across our 9 offices, our 9 Deputy High Commissions on the run-up.
Okay.
And then there will be some high-quality UK companies covering medical technology, biotech, broad tech, but particularly within that infra, and like I said, creative services, who will be going to Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, and Pune. So it's going to be a big program of activity, and I hope that everyone can get involved.
You were talking about India-UK technology being set up in
Yes.
British High Commission
Yes.
office. So would you
Sure.
explain?
Sure. So we're really excited about that. I think that will be a real kind of, not least, it's a commitment that we're making by investing significantly, both intent and resources, into India. It will be a hotbed of innovation, of thought leadership, of supporting each other on policy development, particularly digital policy. And one of the stated aims of the British government in the digital strategy, which was launched in 2017, was to work with India to work with India on joining the D5 and the D20 list group of digital nations. So this is part of the extension of that offer, but also the Tech Hub will enable really early stage tech companies with the very best technologies to come to India, to have a place where they can plug in and sort of come in on missions and explore the market. So that's really exciting, very, very excited about that. And it will sit in and amongst the Department for International Trade. And there's a reason why we've made it on the platform.
Okay.
So that that tech hub can benefit from the range of technology activity that we now do here in the British High Commission, from DFID, from the Department for International Trade, from our political teams, from the broad suite of actors we deploy in the UK.
And any amount that you have, you talked about $25 million amount. Is it related to this particular activity? Or?
So there is a broad funding package across the different elements of the India-UK tech partnership. A proportion of that will be spent on, we haven't quite worked out what that proportion is yet, but resources won't and shouldn't be a barrier in enabling stronger technology collaboration.
You also talked about Ayushman Bharat.
Yes.
And 5 pilot districts
Yes.
where you are planning to deploy
Yes.
AI-based solutions. So what is it?
So as part, again, giving that broad India-UK tech partnership, as part of that programme, we announced that, and in fact, Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister May, when they walked round, in fact, I accompanied them when they walked round the tech showcase at the Francis Crick Institute, when they met, it was demonstrated to them the kind of companies in the UK who have progressed in terms of the use of AI to triage members of the population who may not want to nor need to put pressure on the health services, primary care services. And we're looking to bring a similar model to India under the Modi Care initiative. We're working with Niti Aayog on this. Niti Aayog have identified a number, I don't think it's quite 5, I think there's a number of healthcare sort of districts where we are very keen to progress the pilot so that UK companies can be showing their technologies. Predominantly it's chat-based robots, chatbots, which enable the triage of members of the population when it comes to their sort of health issues.
Recently, Department of Telecom has come out with a report on 5G, and 2 of the experts today in the panel is from UK. So what's your thoughts on?
Sure, and it's only right.
5G by 2020.
This is well, there is a deep level of knowledge today, and it's really pleased to be able to experience some of it. I'm even more pleased that Misha and Dimitri, and indeed Randan, but he's from San Diego, they're here demonstrating to everyone that the UK is one of the world's leaders on 5G. My thoughts on that are, I think 5G will come around very, very quickly. In our UK government digital strategy, which was published last year, this year in March, we actually disbursed £25 million worth of money on projects specifically on 5G testbeds. So we're serious. We see this as the future of communications. It will absolutely be a focus of the India-UK Future Tech Festival. We will expect to see a number of experts on wireless communications, not least Misha and I hope Dimitri back here. We hope to see a strong engagement from the Department of Telecoms, from Niti Aayog, from the range of technology focused government departments here. But this conference is not about, it's not wholly about government to government interaction. It's about technology in all its various forms. So it's about two things for me. One, it's about demonstrating joint thought leadership on the future of technology. And technology is not always good news. That's what I feel. It is where it can alleviate poverty and where it can improve communications and improve people's livelihoods. And the themes of our conference will be work, live and play. Where it does that, it is beneficial. But in order for us to be credible as two countries working together on technology, we also need to jointly face some of its challenges. And so in order to have a credible partnership, one of the things that I'm keen on is for us to have honest discussions about whether technology excludes people, whether technology semantics. So the Centre for Policy Research is one of our partners. They will be doing a number of thought leadership sessions on technology literacy, technology illiteracy, technology, there's a privacy and data debate going on, the Balkrishna Committee, the draft privacy bill. And so where we want to work with India is on joint global leadership on the future ethics and benefits of technology, and we need to do that together. Of course, we want to demonstrate progress against the tech partnership we launched with Prime Minister Modi, and of course we want companies to interact. So those are the three objectives, and I'm sure that we will have a good series of events and a campaign.